Self-made millionaires behave somewhat differently from the average person. They manage their time and energy differently, putting more of an emphasis on work, investments, and personal development. Additionally, they show increased levels of specific characteristics including thriftiness, adaptability, conscientiousness, and constancy. Self-made millionaires didn't join the 3 Club without taking a few steps out of the ordinary. Numerous academics who spent years observing hundreds of self-made millionaires have discovered that many of them have habits or personality qualities that facilitate their ability to accumulate riches. For instance, many billionaires use their time differently. They spend less time resting and more time concentrating on their own development, thinking, making plans for investments, and working. Additionally, they tend to favor comparable wealth-building techniques including maximizing savings and diversifying sources of income. Millionaires also favor real estate and low-cost index funds when it comes to investing. Additionally, millionaires are often diligent, resourceful, and resilient, all qualities that assist them amp up their wealth-building efforts. While some of the aforementioned traits may equally apply to non-millionaires, millionaires frequently display them more forcefully and consistently. Before starting the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. The following distinguishes millionaires from other people, in addition to their 7 or 9-figure net worth. 1. They are thrifty. According to Sarah Stanley Fala, the director of research for the Affluent Market Institute and co-author of The Next Millionaire Next Door: Enduring Strategies for Building Wealth, which she surveyed more than 600 millionaires in America for. Frugality is one of the wealth factors that assists millionaires in accumulating wealth. Numerous millionaires Stanley Fala spoke with emphasized the freedom that comes with living within one's means. Even with a spectacular level of income, spending over your means, not saving for retirement, or in the hope of becoming wealthy makes you dependent on your paycheck. 2. They maintain affordable housing costs. According to Sarah Stanley Fala, the fact that billionaires often reside in a home and neighborhood they can readily afford is a perfect example of frugality. The majority of millionaires she studied had never bought a house that was more expensive than 3 times their yearly income. Her most recent study found that the typical property worth for millionaires was $850,000, which is 3.4 times their current income, and had a median original purchase price of $465,000. They save a large portion of their money. Millionaires are able to save because they are frugal and live in a reasonably priced property. They understand that earning money alone is insufficient and that they must set money aside. John, the owner of the personal finance website ESI Money and a 52-year-old early retiree with a $3 million net worth, has spoken with 100 millionaires in recent years. The average millionaire spends $90,000 a year while making $250,000. This equates to a 64% savings rate. He claimed that saving it enables investment. The major conclusion, he added, is that millionaires save a large portion of their income, even though this savings rate may be slightly erroneous because, for example, taxes are not counted as spending. You are not better off at the end of the year if you make $250,000 and spend $250,000, someone once said. 4. There is no budget. Although many of the millionaires John spoke to don't have a budget, they are nonetheless able to be thrifty and save money. He stated in a blog post, "While it was unexpected, the reasons millionaires don't require a budget make sense. They produce a lot and have self-control. In other words, they produce a lot, only use a portion of it, and still have a lot." Who requires a budget? A budget is great for the early phases of a financial plan, he continued. But if you can grow your income and develop self-discipline not to spend, it's not vital to your success later on. 5. They start a side business. According to Stanley Fala, moonlighting, or engaging in a side business, has been favored by many millionaires and is a smart method to explore choices while maintaining a full-time job. Those who can turn hobbies into income-producing activities and create multiple opportunities to generate revenue will succeed at becoming millionaires next door in the future, she continued. John also discovered that millionaires create many sources of income, which helps them to rapidly increase their net worth. 6. They make real estate investments. According to John, One side business people frequently engage in after becoming wealthy is real estate investing. Investing in real estate seems like a natural result once the basics are covered and excess cash is generated, he stated. According to real estate investor Dana Bull, there are several financial benefits to investing in real estate, including positive cash flow, appreciation in home values, leverage, and tax benefits. 7. They make investments in cheap index funds. John claims that millionaires also frequently employ the same straightforward investment method of purchasing inexpensive index funds. Many a millionaire's wealth is built upon the high returns and low costs of stock index funds. I personally prefer Vanguard, as do many millionaires, he said. Due to their vast diversification, which eliminates the risk associated with picking individual stocks, and their low cost, experts agree that investing in index funds is a winning strategy when playing the stock market. Warren Buffett supports the tactic as well. 8. They devote more time to researching and making plans for upcoming investments. The favored investing methods of millionaires may be influenced by their research. According to Stanley Fala, millionaire investors devote more time to planning for future investments, spending 10.5 hours on average each month. That is nearly 2 hours more than the 8.7 hours a month spent doing so by under-accumulators of wealth, who are people whose net worth is less than one-half of their predicted net worth based on age and earnings. According to Stanley Fala, their financial literacy means that they are more tolerant of taking investment-related risks. Future outlook and financial knowledge typically relate to taking greater financial risk, so the time they spend managing and researching investments helps in decision-making. 9. They devote more effort to personal development pursuits. Additionally, millionaires devote more effort to their personal development. According to Stanley Fala's research, they spend about 6 hours a week exercising and roughly 5.5 hours reading for pleasure, compared to 2.5 hours and 2.5 hours, respectively, for the average American. According to Stanley Fala, successful people are keenly aware of how they spend their resources, including their emotional and cognitive resources. Similar research was conducted by Thomas C. Corley, author of Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, who spent 5 years examining the daily routines of 177 self-made billionaires. He discovered that each of them spends at least 30 minutes a day reading and exercising. He asserted that books about successful people, self-help or personal development, and history are 3 genres that millionaires frequently read. Please like, share, subscribe and comment.